Hi, welcome to Tasty Tuesday on Christy's A+ Cooking. This week's theme is M is for maple. After living 34 years in Vermont, we gained a greater appreciation for maple syrup, and our friends stocked us up when we moved to Idaho. Today's featured recipe is Maple Peach Pecan Muffins. The recipe is from a Facebook page called Vermont's Maple Festival, and every Monday they post a great recipe. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to add half a cup of softened unsalted butter. Then we're going to add a half a cup of Greek yogurt. I used vanilla. 2 eggs, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to cream those together till nice and smooth. And I want to just say a couple of things about Sandal Kate. She worked with me for many years teaching 5th grade, and she's the one that really helped me fall in love with maple. And I really appreciated her. In the summer, she would bring wonderful peaches from Connecticut, where she's from, and also Jenny North would bring them from Virginia. Now we're going to make the flour base, and it's 2 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're just going to stir that up. And we are going to slowly add this flour mixture. And then we're going to add a cup of peaches. It was hard to find fresh peaches, good fresh peaches. Ellie's Farm Market would have Amish peaches. They're pretty good. And once in a while I could find them at Costco. But this year I got some from Caldwell, Idaho, and I was able to freeze some. The recipe calls for fresh, but I'm going to use my fresh frozen peaches, and you're just going to make them cubed up. Cube them up, about a cup. You know what? I almost forgot the most important ingredient. You have to add, I said, this really looks thick. Well, you have to add 3/4 cups of maple syrup. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. So we'll make that all nice and smooth. There, that looks more like muffins. And I think I forgot to say to preheat the oven to 350. So I'm going to add my peaches. And you're going to take 1/4 of the batter, 1/4 cup of batter, and put it in a separate bowl. to make the crunchy topping. And then you're going to add a half a cup of flour, a fourth a cup of raw sugar, but I'm using brown sugar, and a fourth a teaspoon of sea salt and another teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you'll take a fork and mix this all until it's in clumps. I'm gonna add the pecans after I've already topped some of them because not everybody likes pecans and a lot of people can't have them because they're allergic. So I'm going to share one of my favorite Pampered Chef tools, and that is a large scoop. I use it all the time for making muffins or cupcakes. It just makes nice, even, and easy. So I'm just going to fill the first four. I'm going to fill this about 3/4 full. And then you're going to top with the crunchy topping. I also have a recipe for streusel topping for any kind of muffins, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio. It's 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of butter. And you just combine that and then put it on top of whatever muffins you're making. It's a nice way to add a bakery style muffin. So we're going to top each muffin with a little bit of crumb topping. Now that the muffins are topped with the crunchy topping, I'm going to put it in the preheated oven to 350 for 30 minutes. So we'll see you then. The timer just went off, so I'm going to check to make sure that they're done by inserting a toothpick in the middle of one. And it came out clean. They're ready to serve. They smell divine and look so tasty. Be sure that you check my cooking page and my Pinterest board, M is for Maple, this week. Thanks for watching Tasty Tuesday, and I'll see you next week.